Good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Today is January 11th. It is just after 2 p.m. today. Today is Saturday. It's been a little while since I picked up the camera, or at least the GoPro. So I thought I'd go do that. I have a few things I want to get done in the trailer. We got a few things we picked up for ourselves for Christmas that we want to get set up in there. So I'll show you guys all that in a minute. But hope all of you guys had an awesome Christmas. Happy New Year. And now that we are in January, as you can see, we have quite a bit of snow on the ground as of now. This is, we live in Southern Ontario for any of you new viewers out there. But yeah, we're gonna go head down to the trailer. We're gonna go do a little bit of work down there. And I thought I'd just, I don't know, talk to the camera for a little bit. We'll see if this even gets posted. But yeah, let's go head down to the trailer. So it is roughly -2 degrees out today. It's a pretty nice day, you know, overcast, a little light snow. It's a nice winter day. I thought maybe just pick up the camera, do a little bit of filming. As you can see, we still have the trailer down here. This is where it stays for the winter. You can see I have the Ford parked over there still. We did all that, and that was a couple videos ago, but everything's still here, kind of hibernating for the winter. But we picked up ourselves a new angle grinder. So we did our trailer tour video, or where we did a bunch of work to the inside of the trailer. We did that, I guess that was early winter, late fall. It's in a previous video. I'll leave a link somewhere on screen. But we did all that work to the inside of the trailer. And I thought, why not pick up a couple extra tools that we can use, because we had all those Black Friday deals and everything. And it looks like the lock is frozen. Ah, it's not. These are pretty good locks. I really like these locks. They're just Mastercraft. I think they're Mastercraft or just Master locks. I don't know, but they're pretty hefty. We've even tried cutting through these ones because we locked our keys in the trailer, and we couldn't even get through the through the lock. We went to the store, picked up the biggest bolt cutters we could find, and even those couldn't get through it. So you'd pretty well need an angle grinder just to get through the locks. Yeah, if you guys have watched some of the previous videos, we set up these lights, which will come in handy for today. So they're pretty nice. Obviously, we haven't been able to get much use out of them because our season has come to an end. But we did get some cool things for ourselves over the Christmas break there. We picked up one of the Pica pencils, which these things are really cool. If you guys have, well, I got the idea from a YouTuber called Wrangle Star, I believe his name is. I've been watching him for years, and yeah, he was talking about a Pica pencil one time. It's a carpenter's pencil, has a built-in sharpener on the tip of it, and it's a mechanical pencil with replaceable lead. And so they have different colors. You can put yellow, green, I think came with it. Or no, sorry, yellow and red came with it, and then just standard black. But it has this little holster clips in there. It's a real nice, you know, satisfying fit. And with the sharpener, you always have a perfectly sharp tipped pencil, which is great. But I love the fact that it has a little holster like this that I can just clip to my pouch. And then pulling out the pencil, I'm not looking for the pocket every time. I can just slide that in. It's nice and easy. So that'll be my nice working pencil throughout next season. So I'm excited. I was playing with that all Christmas Day. So I'm excited to get some use in that. What else did we do? We made a couple changes. Let me just move this compressor back a little bit. Everything in here is pretty much the same from my trailer tour video, except I did end up replacing our cooler. So before we had a big blue cooler in here, and it took up basically the whole space. So I took that out, and what we're gonna do in the spring is pick up a little tote, which is gonna store all of our power tools. So we just have a cordless grinder. Down here, we have a cordless Sawzall. I love these little compact DeWalt Sawzalls. You basically get the same power in, I think it's 16-inch. It's made to fit within 16-inch centered studs. So just having that compactness, you can use it with one hand. It's really nice. So we picked one of those up. And then long term, we're gonna have a tote that goes down here, and it'll store all those tools. And then I always keep a cooler in the trailer for the guys, and make sure everybody has water throughout the season. But And then this is just our cordless saw, which we have. I don't think I'll be able to fit all of this stuff in there. I think I'll just kind of have to throw it on top for now until we get a proper tote. But this was the cooler that we swapped out for the huge one. It still fits a case of water, so it's perfect. And it's, you know, maybe it's not quite half the size, but it's considerably smaller. So I think I'm just gonna pile these for now on top of the rest of these tools here. That won't be permanent, but for now, over the winter, they'll stay like that. And then while I was down here, we had these little mounts that hold our batteries in place. And I want to add one additional one so we can hold, I picked up 2 batteries at Boxing Day, so we can hold one additional charge battery there, and then this will hold 2 more, and then we'll have, what will that total be? 3, 6, 7, 8 batteries total. So for us, that's plenty. We should never need more than that. Yeah, that'll be lots. So what I want to do is put in one more of these clips, and then I can fasten one more spare battery up here. But what I'm probably gonna have to do is take this off, possibly recut it, and then screw it back into place. Because as of right now, you know, I don't want to move all of these, so I'm gonna have to move this one. This kind of holds just our caulking guns, stuff like that. So what I think I'll do is take this out, cut it a little bit shorter, move it over a few inches, and then re-put in another one of these clips. If I remember correctly, at the end of last year, we had a little space in here that I just kind of, yeah, so these are DeWalt battery mounts. So that was just random storage back there. We have like a heat gun and random stuff like that in there. But I think first what we'll do, we'll take all of this off. So what I moved back here was, so as I was talking about earlier, these are the little Pica pencil leads that you can put in. So they have yellow, red, and then just your standard black, but you can just swap these out at any time if you're working with some metal. Really cool pencil. They're made in Germany, the good old Germans. So I think what we'll do, we still got a bit in here. So what we'll do, we'll pop this out. We actually might need an extension for that. There we go, that pops out like so. So I think what we'll do first is pop in our mount before we measure and cut that. This stuff really excites me. I really like having things hung on the walls and batteries hung on the ceiling, chargers and stuff. I never had this when I worked with my dad, and everything was very old school. So this stuff excites me. I like having things more efficient, easy, and just overall better, you know, a better setup. So I can't remember what screws we used. I think they came with some. Here we go. This is probably a little Phillips or something. So this is actually a great time to use the new Pica pencil, because I haven't had a chance to use this yet. So apart from drawing little scribbles and stuff on Christmas Day, give that a little center mark. I'm not even sure if you guys can see anything. Hopefully you can. I will find out in editing. Everything's so cold, I don't want to crack the plastic. We'll take our battery, and these things just slide in there like so. Very nice, right on. So in theory, assuming these are used properly, all the batteries that are up here are fully charged, and then all the ones that are down here are the ones that are still charging. But I think just taking a few inches off will be more than enough. Had to pick up a couple new blades as well. As you can see, most of the lettering is off the blade. That's usually when I know that it's soon due for replacement. All right, we'll go with that. Beautiful. Okay, well that's much better. Now we got all our batteries up there. It's looking good. I did forget my bits up in the truck, so I think I'm gonna go get those and then bring them back. There we are. So whenever we move into our winter season, we always start setting up meetings with different manufacturers, you know, the sales reps for people like Gaff, Certainteed, possibly Malarkey is a company that we'll be working with in 2025. That's kind of my goal. But we start setting up meetings with these companies, and you know, look at partnerships, look at certification through some of these shingle manufacturers. We just had a meeting yesterday with GAF or GAF, however you want to say it. Let's put these back up here. Perfect. So yeah, as I was saying, we tend to set up some meetings during the winter time to, you know, have some conversation with these manufacturers and see what they want from us, see what the requirements are for certification. I've never typically been a huge believer in the warranty packages that a lot of these manufacturers give out. It has to be a certain company who truly, you know, stands behind the warranties and is willing to, you know, back those things up when issues do arrive, if they do happen. So we've been exploring this year, or I should say last year, we've been exploring different manufacturers, testing out different products. In 2025, we want to check out Malarkey and see how those are. A recent distributor just got bought out locally to us. So I'm sure if any of you watching are from the States, you know who ABC Supply is. It's one of the biggest supply or roofing supply franchises, whatever, for the United States. But we didn't have anything. There was no ABC store in Canada. We do have Beacon, which I know is another huge one for the States. We personally use Convoy Supply, which I don't believe is in the States. I may be wrong on that, but you know, let me know if I am. But yeah, we have a select amount of distributors or, you know, suppliers in our area. And so we have a select amount of shingles that get stocked in our area. Owens Corning being one of the big ones that does not get stocked. I know it's a super popular shingle down south. Up here, we get a lot of GAF, we get a lot of GAF, we get a lot of Certainteed, we get a lot of Malarkey, and all those brands are fantastic. You know, they all make great products. Some of them better than others, but they're all relatively, you know, good shingles. They all make a good product. This year, I'm a huge fan of the Landmark Pro Series from Certainteed. I haven't personally tried Malarkey yet, but that, again, like I said, is something we want to try in the 2025 season. So we're really excited about that. We had a meeting with GAF looking at certification, but obviously going through with the certification process, we'd be installing basically only GAF shingles. So that's something I have to consider, and I'm still figuring out exactly what I want to do. And I still have a few other meetings set up with some other manufacturers and see what other offers are on the table. I'm not torn either way, whether we get certified or not. Like I said, I'm not a huge believer in a lot of these extended warranties that come with the shingles, but we'll see what happens. I know GAF, you know, they have their extended, they have an unlimited 15-year wind warranty on a lot of their shingles. Now, would we ever take advantage of that? And would our customers need to pay a premium price for, you know, that premium warranty? Would they really take advantage of it? Up here, it's debatable. You know, that along those lines, that was another big question I had for a lot of these sales reps was, you know, they want me to sell a certain amount of these packages, right, in order to qualify for to get certified. But my big question was, what happens to my, you know, say I'm selling 100 of these roofing packages, of these roofing warranty systems to customers, and, you know, say those first 100 customers that I sold those to when I wasn't certified, so they paid a premium price but didn't get a premium warranty with it. So that was a big question I had for them was, you know, are those beginning customers still taken care of? Are you guys willing to certify us right out the gate without us proving that we could sell this amount of, you know, roofing systems? So, you know, because that to me just never felt right to me. It's not why I'm in the business. I'm not here to upsell people on products that they don't need, especially if they're not getting what they should be getting, like a premium warranty with the premium products that they paid for. So, you know, some things to go over with different manufacturers. We're going to sit down and talk with Certainteed as well, see what they're interested in, and see if they're interested in offering a certified program as well. So we're gonna wait and see, but it's exciting stuff. I'm really, really stoked about it. I think it's, you know, especially with GAF, they only sign on a few companies in our all of KW region. So we're coming up on 1 million people just in our region. So it's still a fairly small town, but you know, it's still cool to me that we're kind of picked out of the select few that were offered it. So it's pretty cool. We'll see what happens in the new year. I'm really itching to get back on the roofs. I had a couple leads come in today actually, and one was for gutter systems and one was for some repair work. But there's nothing I could do. Nothing I could do as of right now. As you can see, we're just packed with snow. I mean, honestly, for some of you that are in maybe, you know, out west or out east, closer to the coast, you know, you guys are just covered in snow right now. We maybe have half a foot, which is, for Canada, that's really nothing. But the temperatures have been cold. It's been you know, starting to hit those like -20 wind chills, and for winter work, it's been chilly. But you guys know, I've mentioned in previous videos, we don't typically roof in the winter unless it's like an emergency or something like that. But yeah, we typically don't bother. But yeah, just kind of wanted to check in with you guys, you know, update you, let you know what's happening, talk to the camera for a little bit, I guess. And we're going to continue to pump out some informational videos for you guys. Want to continue to make some of our fitness videos. So we tried a new gym, and what happened, or what has been happening, is the gym is just absolutely packed when we go to it. Like, I'm talking hundreds of people in this gym facility all at the same time. Like, it is super packed. So it's part of my like when I first started YouTube, I was hesitant to even pick up a camera and film myself, and so that same kind of feeling is coming back to me when I'm filming in the gym, right? Because you're working in and around tons of people, and so it's just getting over that bit of anxiousness, you know. And I don't want to. There's some fun video ideas I want to do with it, but we'll see what happens, you know. But yeah, hope all of you guys are doing well. There are some updates for the 2025 season, possibly looking at a certification, which would be really cool. I'm going to continue the vlogs as normal. Like, we're going to start pumping out 3 vlogs a week as soon as roofing season pops back up. We have a fitness journey on the way as well. After Christmas, it was just nonstop eating. So we're back in the gym, and that's why we partly want to capture it for you guys, and, you know, maybe inspire some of you, and also try to motivate contractors out there to really try to take care of your body, because you guys are the people that are, you know, we're the people who are really abusing our body day in and day out through our work. So we're the ones that really need to take advantage of, you know, putting in that prep work in the gym, making sure our body is strong and able to handle the workload. In my opinion, is super important. Whenever I'm consistent in the gym, consistently for, you know, month after month, I find my injury rate is way lower, my fatigue is way lower, I have more energy throughout the day. Of course, you know, after a full day of work, you got to go hit the gym. At least, you know, right now we're doing 5 to 6 days a week. Ideally, you want to be trying to do anywhere from 3 to 5 to 6 days a week, you know. But that's something we will touch on in future videos, probably later on in January or possibly February. We'll see. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update video. Hope all of you guys are doing super well. Hope all of you, I'm sure there's people out there who maybe didn't have the best Christmas or birthday or whatever. But I wish all of you guys well. And thank you all. Thank all of you guys for the people who do watch. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Means the world to us. And we can't wait to get back into the 2025 roofing season. Super stoked. And I can't wait to bring you guys along for it. We're going to have a ton of fun, awesome moments all captured and uploaded for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, just want to say thank you again for everybody out there who watches our videos. We really appreciate it. It means the world to us. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next one.
Good boy, bitch.